Good morning, friends. If you're watching this, you are in math on May 5th, and it's Tuesday. So, we're going to be reading our learning target to start out. We're going to review our work for our mini lesson from yesterday. During our work period, we're going to be watching this video, following along with my slides on how to compare fractions. And then closing, we're going to take a one-question quiz. So let's get started. Our learning target says, I can recognize opposite signs of numbers as indicating locations on opposite sides of 0 on a number line. For our mini lesson, we're going to review. So yesterday we compared fractions with the same denominators. That means that we looked at fractions with numbers on the bottom of the fraction that were the same, right? So we compared 11 over 42 and 3 over 42. And it was really easy because we just looked at the top number, right? Well, what happens when the denominators are different? What happens when this is not 42? What happens when these two numbers are different? Well, follow along and I will show you. Here we go. All right. So, let's say you have 2 over 3 and 5 over 6, okay? Well, what I would suggest doing is getting out your calculator and doing some division. So 2 divided by 3, because that's how we know 2 over 3 is really 2 divided by 3. So let's do 2 divided by 3, and that is 0.66666. So let's write that down here. Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay, little guy, let's do it. 0.6, okay? And then we've got 5 over 6. So we know in our calculator that's 5 divided by 6. We've got 0.83. So let's write that down. 0.83. Okay? Now, I put it a little bit nicer over here. Okay, so we've got 2 over 3 and 5 over 6. 2 divided by 3 is 0.6, and 5 divided by 6 is 0.8. Now, much easier for us to look at 0.6 and 0.8 and figure out which number is bigger, right? So is 6 bigger than 8? No. 8 is bigger than 6. So the alligator's mouth is going to be eating the 0.8, right? Well, same for your fraction. Okay? So all you're doing is finding the fraction in decimal form, okay? And then you just add in your greater than, less than, or equal to sign. All right? Let's do another one. 6 over 8 and 3 over 4. Well, let's do that in our calculators real quick. Is my calculator hiding from me? It sure is. 6 over 8. We know that 6 over 8 is 6 divided by 8. 0.75, okay? Now let's do 3 over 4. 3 divided by 4 equals 0.75. So 6 divided by 8 and 3 divided by 4 is 0.75, which means that what? These fractions are equal. How crazy is that? So, all you have to do, if you have different numbers, different denominators on the bottom of your fractions, is put them into decimal form. Just divide them by each other, okay? 6 divided by 8, 3 divided by 4, and then that makes it a lot easier for you to decide where your alligator's mouth is going to go, all right? So let's go to quizzes. Click Activities, click Quizzes, click May 5th Comparing Fractions Day 2. I'm going to go to it real quick and show you guys. And it should be down here, May 5th. Oop, I'm going to make it visible to you guys now. So now everyone should be able to see it. And if I preview the quiz, this is what your quiz is going to look like. Compare the fractions. 1 over 2 and 3 over 10. All you're going to do is divide, and you might need a piece of paper at home and your calculator. You're going to do 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2. Well, that's 0.5, okay? And then you got 3 divided by 10. That's 0.3. So which one's bigger, 0.5 or 0.3? You decide. You make your mark and then press Submit Quiz. Thank you guys.